Simon Cowell, the man behind One Direction and a powerhouse in the talent show industry, rarely shows his true emotions. But at the age of 65, the judge, known for his piercing gaze and uncompromising comments, unexpectedly shed tears in front of talented young girl. Courtney Hadwin. Courtney's journey began on America's Got Talent Season 13, where she quickly won over the audience with her powerful rock voice, and her first performance became a hit with over 310 million views. Simon's emotional moment was not only an expression of admiration, but also revealed a sensitive heart easily moved by pure determination and passion. Let's explore the story behind this unforgettable moment, where a young girl's talent, courage, and sincerity broke through the hard shell that Simon had built up over the years. Comment 1 if you believe in the power of passion, or 0 if you doubt, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel to follow inspiring and emotional stories. Courtney Hadwin's musical journey began, not in the bright spotlight, but in a quiet village in the northeast of England, where she was born in 2004. From the very beginning, she made a lasting impression on those around her teachers at Sutton Hall Academy. Remember her not as an ordinary student, but as a unique and remarkable individual. When the music started, Courtney seemed to transform. Her presence instantly lit up the room. With a husky, powerful voice that belied her years, she quickly became the center of attention on local stages. Could such a young girl conquer the hearts of rock legends? The answer became clear when Simon Cowell, known for his outspoken and tough attitude, unexpectedly shed tears during her unforgettable performance. The moment revealed a Simon who rarely showed vulnerability and deep emotions. From there, Courtney was no longer the little girl from town, but a rising artist with a powerful story to tell. Her breakthrough came in 2017 on The Voice Kids UK, where she bravely performed Tina Turner's challenging song Nutbush City Limits, leaving judges and audiences in awe of her confidence and poise beyond her years. Under the guidance of McFly's Danny Jones, who later became her coach, Courtney made it all the way to the finals. Although she didn't win the crown, her impact was undeniable, cementing her as one of the country's brightest young stars. Courtney not only captured the eyes, but also the hearts and minds of the audience. What made her stand out was not just her voice or her technical prowess, but her dramatic transformation on stage. The shy girl of the past disappeared, giving way to a powerful energy that exploded as soon as the music played. It wasn't a perfect practice performance, but genuine raw emotions that came from the heart, making a huge difference. The real turning point came in 2018, when at just 13 years old, Courtney bravely stepped onto the giant stage of America's Got Talent, her toughest challenge yet. During the audition, she was nervous. Her eyes were confused. Her voice was almost a whisper. But as soon as the first notes of Hard to Handle rang out, the shy girl disappeared, replaced by a whirlwind of energy and intense passion. Her voice soared, her every move on stage shook the audience, making everyone stand up in awe of her mesmerizing power. Howie Mandel, so moved that he didn't hesitate to press the golden buzzer, compared Courtney Hadwin to the legendary Janis Joplin and claimed that she seemed to be born in the wrong era. And he wasn't the only one who believed that. Could such a young girl really capture the raw emotion and soul of a bygone era? Every time Courtney stepped on stage, the answer was yes. From her rousing cover of James Brown's Papa's Got a Brand New Bag to her explosive version of Born to Be Wild, she didn't just sing, she lived each song. Her presence wasn't based on flashy moves or scripted performances, but rather a powerful energy that flowed freely through every note. Courtney finished 6th on America's Got Talent, but winning was never the goal. What mattered was the spark she lit in the hearts of the audience. After the audition aired, the video went viral, racking up over 310 million views and becoming one of the most memorable moments in AGT history. Millions around the world were captivated not only by her unique voice, but also by the raw emotion she brought to an often overpolished world. Just a few months later, in December 2018, Courtney signed to Arista Records, backed by Simon Cowell's Psycho Music, a testament to the trust of some of the biggest labels in the music industry. Courtney Hadwin was no one-off, but a truly authentic artist, and her career has continued to grow ever since. In 2019, Courtney Hadwin returned to America's Got Talent, the champions once again stealing the spotlight with her signature combination of fierce determination and infectious energy. Thanks to her growing social media presence, she has built a loyal fan base who not only admire her talent but truly relate to her story. They see something rare and authentic in Courtney. She doesn't follow trends, doesn't try to fit into any stereotype, and is always herself, which makes her unforgettable. Courtney stays true to her emotions, chooses songs that speak to her soul, and a pivotal moment in her journey was her decision to step away from the glitz of major labels and forge her own path. This wasn't a hasty decision for fame or fortune, but a thoughtful pursuit of authenticity and creative freedom. She realized that what she really wanted wasn't just a contract or attention, but the freedom to express her music on her own terms. This bold decision opened a new chapter in her career, one defined by honesty and independence. Despite signing to Psycho Music and Arista Records, Courtney quickly realized that reality wasn't quite what she wanted. In a recent candid interview, she opened up about the challenges of being a 13-year-old artist, having to grow up, while also dealing with the immense pressure from an industry that often didn't understand and wanted to squeeze her into the same mold as millions of others rather than embracing her unique voice and style. One of Courtney Hadwin's biggest breakthroughs came when she wrote the song Monsters in 2019 or 2020. A raw, honest expression of her inner feelings and thoughts. However, when she pitched the song to record labels, they rejected it as not pop enough. Imagine the pain of having your art discounted just because it doesn't fit someone else's narrow idea of success. But instead of giving in, Courtney refused to change the song just to please others. She decided to break free from those limitations and take full control of her musical destiny. In February 2023, she proudly released Breakable, her first single as a fully independent artist, declaring, "This is all I have fully independent, finally doing it my way." Since then, Courtney has not only walked the path of independence but embraced it fully. Throughout 2023, she maintained a strong momentum with consecutive singles, That Girl Don't Live, Here in April, Call Me Back in July, Monsters in September, and Christmas Rocks in November, proving her determination and ability to make her mark in the music scene. Her story is a living testament to the power of perseverance, courage, and unbounded passion. Courtney has finally taken full control of her music, refusing to let anyone else define her voice or style. Every new song she releases is a bold, raw, and uncensored statement. This is me, real and completely untainted by any agenda. This new chapter is no longer about major labels or contracts, but about working with people who truly respect her and her music. A key partner in this journey is Kevin Bowe, a veteran songwriter and producer who has accompanied Courtney on her journey of self-discovery. Together, they breathe new life into old songs that were once considered trash and now find their true voice. One of the songs that was reborn was Monsters. As soon as I became independent, Kevin and I sifted through that trash and resurrected this song, and we really loved it. Courtney shares, It's incredible how something that was once discarded can shine when given a second chance. Fans not only acknowledged her comeback, but celebrated and cheered her on, affirming the power of authentic music and boundless passion. Monsters, once rejected by record executives, rose to No. 19 on the Billboard Digital Rock Song Sales Chart in October 2023. It was not only a personal triumph for Courtney Hadwin, but also a powerful symbol of resilience and faith, proving that audiences craved authentic, deep music rather than faddish trends. What has been most inspiring about her journey has been the unwavering loyalty of her fans who have supported her since her early days on America's Got Talent. Through everything from the bright lights of television to tense meetings with record labels, and now her journey as an independent artist, they have stood by her side a loyalty. Every artist dreams of Courtney is now fully invested in her own project. Her debut album, Little Miss Jagged, due for release on September 12, 2025. She has poured all her passion life experiences and signature musical style into this album, combining the raw energy of rock, the deep emotion of soul, the rich melody of blues, and the charisma of pop, all delivered through her unique, inimitable voice. The key message from Courtney's journey is that she has not only survived the storms of the music industry, but has found a way to truly thrive. She is proof that you don't need a record label's approval to be seen and heard, and that sometimes stepping out of the spotlight is the way to build your true self. Isn't that the truest form of success? Simon Cowell, known for his sharp criticism and cool demeanor, rarely shows emotion. But at 65, he shed a tear, all because of Courtney Hadwin. What's the untold story between them? Does Simon carry regrets from the past, or is there a secret he can no longer keep? Stay tuned, because things are about to change. The emotional reunion between Simon Cowell and Courtney Hadwin took place in March 2025 at a charity event in London, surprising many. But for them, the moment seemed destined. For anyone who has followed Courtney's journey since her first appearance on America's Got Talent at the age of 13, the emotional impact of the encounter was undeniable. Simon Cowell, the music mogul known for his tough exterior and rare displays of emotion, now 65, struggled to hold back tears as he listened to Courtney perform the emotional original songs from her latest independent album. The atmosphere was filled not only with nostalgia, but also with a deep, lingering emotion that has lasted for years. But what brought them to this powerful moment? The first cracks appeared in early 2025 when rumors circulated that Courtney had been in a serious car accident. While the news was untrue, it sparked genuine concern in Simon, prompting him to reach out after nearly 3 years. Those familiar with the situation insist that it was not a PR move, but a genuine gesture from the heart. At a small press event, Simon's voice broke as he confessed, "Watching Courtney carve out her own path is both painful and inspiring. For someone known for her control and directness, this rare moment of vulnerability spoke louder than words." But the defining moment came when Courtney performed Monsters, a song that had been rejected by Simon's record executives. As Simon listened to her pour her heart into each lyric, something profound changed inside him. Speaking to reporters after the performance, Simon's tone took on a new humility and a deep understanding of his former student. "I still make mistakes. Her instincts are always right." For a legend with decades of experience and a solid reputation, this confession carries more weight than any positive review. But the most touching part of the story goes beyond the music and public statements. It was all there was before the courage to stand up for her own voice, refusing to be molded into someone she wasn't. Such integrity is rare and humbling. Their story, once filled with conflict and distance, has now opened a new chapter, one where mutual respect and understanding are paramount. Simon's tears were not only for Courtney's remarkable talent, but also for the unwavering spirit of a young artist who taught even the most critical judges a profound lesson in authenticity and resilience. What a profound realization! Sometimes growth requires space to explore, to make mistakes, and to find your true voice away from the pressures or expectations of others. Courtney's journey is a powerful reminder that true success is not about fitting into a mold, but breaking it and owning your own path. Simon's insight also shows that even the most experienced leaders can learn from stepping back and trusting the process. The story opens up important questions. Could more artists, and even those in other fields, benefit from this kind of freedom, or is the music industry still too focused on formula and control? Simon's vulnerability opened a door that few expected, while Courtney's journey proves that success doesn't always follow a traditional script. Moments that seem like setbacks are sometimes important chapters in the larger story. While no tours or collaborations have been announced since the story between Courtney and Simon has quietly unfolded, not because of contracts or business deals, but because of genuine feelings and meaningful changes in their relationship. The impact of that night was not in the advertising or the media, but in its sincerity, its depth, and its need for no sequel. Simon Cowell's tears told a story that words could not. Courtney Hadwin had reached incredible heights, and on that memorable night their journeys converged once again, not just a milestone in music history, but a great human moment combining talent, passion, and genuine connection, leaving an indelible mark. So that concludes today's video. Thank you for following and accompanying us on this emotional journey. If Courtney and Simon's story touched you, please leave a comment and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on more inspiring content. Do you have a story that has touched your heart like this? Share it in the comments, or if not, leave a 0. Don't forget to subscribe and support the channel, and enjoy the next video on the screen to discover more interesting and inspiring stories.